Hey everybody, it's a beautiful Wednesday, February 10th. It's National Umbrella Day, and it's time for the Wise Guys and Girl and Matt, sponsored by Kmart, the best in defunct retail. Kmart, love where you're locked down. As always, let's start with Sir and the weather.
Well, I can guarantee that you won't need an umbrella today. It's still cold, -7, feeling like -7, but we will work our way up to a high of -4 today under a mix of sun and clouds, and it looks like a fairly reasonable day tomorrow.
Very nice. Yeah, a bit chilly out there. Well, we've got you covered on National Umbrella Day, a day that casts a little shade on one of the world's most useful inventions. A little umbrella trivia for you. The guy who invented the umbrella was going to call it the Brella, but he hesitated.
Just like we did.
That's right. Pause for effect. Not only does the umbrella help keep us dry from the rain, but it also protects us from the heat of the sun and is a fashion accessory, decorating cocktails. You know, brightly colored paper umbrellas make for fun party favors, especially when visiting sunny locations. Remember that? Visiting sunny locations? Or any location? Brawly is a slang word for umbrella, often used in Britain, New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa. I'm not sure I can say this next one, but I'll try. Bumbershoot is a fanciful Americanism for an umbrella from the late 19th century. I think I may have just sworn there. It is time for Tunes with Tamik. Tamik, what are we listening to today? Is it a cover?
It's kind of. So speaking of sunny locations, this tune, I mean, you probably get, everybody knows this one song, right? So,
Not yet.
Speaking of sunny locations and umbrellas, I chose Umbrella. And I know that it's like of course you chose Umbrella, but honestly, I love this song. And it's one of those songs that, like, I don't know, it's almost like it's like a good driving song, gives you energy, makes you think about good times, you know? But yeah, that's what I take today. I'm trying to think, what's my favorite? Yeah, When the Sun Shines, We'll Shine Together. Told You I'll Be Here Forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'm just going to stick it till the end. Now it's raining more than ever. Know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. I mean, that's nice.
Ella.
It's beautiful.
Ella.
Yeah, so that song definitely put her on the map. I can't even really picture anybody else singing that. It's a perfect tune that just talks about, because you know what, when you think about it, when you have your umbrella, right, and it's raining hard, who are you going to share that with? Not just a random person. It's only going to be your real good friend, right? Or your kids, right, Ventura? You got to put your kids under the umbrella. Right, so it's not just any. It's like driving some. It's like picking up somebody from the airport. It's got to be a good friend.
To me, there's a public health warning around the use of umbrellas.
You have to have the plexiglass in between everybody on the vehicle.
That's why you got to be a good friend. You got to be bubble.
Just like the covered golf cart now, you got the little plastic between you and the other person.
Yeah, exactly. It can only be somebody in your bubble, guys.
Your umbrella and bubble.
Trusted friend and loved one. So that's my pick today, Umbrella by Rihanna.
Great energy for a Wednesday. Help us get through the rest of the week. Hey, Venturo, it's your turn. Over to you. Ventures with Venturo. What is today's adventure?
Hey, it's Wednesday, and as usual, we're covering Wednesday's book. Today's book is in honor of Black History Month. I've not read this book, but it's definitely a book that I'm going to acquire within another few days. So I was doing some research online, and I came across this book. It's called 400 Souls. And it's a very interesting book because the book is written by a lot of different authors. I think about 90 different authors. And it covers Black history from 1916 to 2019. All right, so it's a chorus of extraordinary voices come together to tell one of history's greatest epic, 400-year journey of African Americans from 1916 to present. And this book is it's edited by Abraham X. Kendi, and he was the author of How to Be an Anti-Racist. So I'm looking forward to reading this book, and as soon as I've gone through this, guys, this is going to be a tough read because this is a whole lot of history. I'll definitely share with the group. So go check this one out. It's 400 Souls, a community history of African Americans from 1916 to 2019. That's it. Adventures with Venturo.
Awesome. Perfect choice. Thanks, Venturo. Welcome to this week's edition of The Quiz, pitting our own Vice Principal Botnick against our special guest, Matt Schulman, Quote Machine. Matt, how are you doing today?
Oh, about as happy as a tick on a big furry dog.
Hopefully the furry dog doesn't have too many things that has to be cut out from their hair, as we learned yesterday, because that can cost more. Well, gentlemen,
per tangle.
Tangle, that was the word. Just couldn't get it out. Well, gentlemen, today we want you to open up about your knowledge about umbrellas. We want you to give us your best shady answers about umbrellas, and hopefully they won't go over people's heads. In my hand, I have a list of questions about umbrellas, brought to you by Snoop Dogg, who carries an umbrella for drizzle. Question number 1. What is the difference between an umbrella and a parasol? Vice Principal Botnick with a very enthusiastic bell ringing there.
I actually know this one. So para actually comes from the Latin to protect or shield. So a parasol is to protect you from the sun, whereas the umbrella is for, what did you say, drizzle?
Yeah, interesting. Well said. Matt Schulman.
The distinction here is an umbrella is what a detective uses when he goes undercover, and thieves use parasols because they're shady.
Oh, wow. I think we go 2 points each for creativity on one hand and for accuracy on the other hand. It's not often we get a fully correct answer here.
It's the yin and yang of our of the show today.
Question number 2. What makes modern umbrellas waterproof? You guys have the same ringer today.
No, it's just mine.
Then you have impeccable timing, is what I'll say. I saw Matt's arm move before I heard Mark's bell, so let's go with Matt Schulman.
Is it the speed of sound or the speed of light? What makes modern umbrellas waterproof? They're so cheaply made, I don't use them, and so they stay in the house.
The good old lack of use waterproof.
Thus, never getting wet.
Vice Principal Botnick.
Well, I was going to say the same thing. What makes them waterproof is opening them up inside the house.
Same thing, same answer, same points. We go on to question 3.
We did not call each other about this.
Oh, goodness. All right, question number 3. What is Englishman Jonas Hanway claim to fame regarding umbrellas? You guys are really coordinating this very well. Vice Principal Botnick.
I believe that Englishman Jonas Hanway's umbrella claim to fame was that he could distinguish an umbrella from a parasol solely by the sound of how it opens.
Inside or outside?
Yes.
Right on. Matt Schulman.
He was responsible for a new umbrella trend. Upon visiting Germany, he purchased 3 umbrellas and would use them all at the same time. Why? He wanted to stay dry.
Wow, and here I was thinking it was the little hook on the end he invented.
I think the actual answer is he was the first person to carry an umbrella publicly outdoors.
The rebel.
How about that?
What were they using them before then?
Only were strictly for indoor use before, because they were
for
waterproof.
duels?
Okay, 2, 1, 1, plus 1, carry the 1. Hey, we have a tie. Gentlemen, I don't know how you keep doing this week in and week out. Excellent effort, great research, very solid background work.
It's all in the math, eh, James?
It's all in the math. The numbers don't lie.
I hear that abacus going crazy over this.
All right, it is Wednesday. That makes it time for Wednesday's word.
Well, before we do that, I just wanted to ask Vice Principal Van Gogh to center his camera so we didn't keep seeing one ear. Oh, thank you. So, as all good principals do, we have to elevate this discussion in a much more academia way. And so I wanted to share with you the word today, polyunsaturated. And of course, if one looks at it in the dictionary, yes, indeed, it is a parrot with an umbrella.
All about science, isn't it? Science.
Still squawking.
Oh, good one. Well done, sir. Well, that is it for us, everybody. Thanks to our fans and friends and odds and ends for listening. Have a great Wednesday. We are the Wize Guys and Girl and Matt, leaving you smarter and happier than you were yesterday.
And we have 9 extra minutes to kill.